Alrighty guys, Zeke here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This will be part 1 of 2 for the Standard Edition. If you guys are looking for the Pocket Edition, check no further than the description down below. Alright, so this is the team we're going to be using for this season. We did quickly off camera Zenkai this cell all the way up to Zenkai level 6. He is fully soul boosted up until that 6th panel right there. And honestly, our goal here is just to kind of see how good he is. Especially on a regeneration team. Obviously he is going to be better on an androids team because the Zenkai buff caters towards androids, right? But I want him to die at least within the first half of the board, because once he transforms, he actually gets a significant buff to his key restore speed, and his overall stats are going to be better, right? So let's go ahead and start off like this. If you guys need any replacements for this team, let me know in the comment section. Alright, so the first match we're going is this 4th stage right ahead of us. It is going to be against this somewhat sagas from the movie stage. So this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Ideally, I would want to use this cooler, but like I said, we are going against that yellow Pycon. He's going to go ahead and stun this guy just because, or I don't know if he stuns specifically him, but the yellow Pycon does stun one of your units if they are both sagas from the movies and powerful opponent, which that metal cooler is. So first unit we'll get out of the way is the Bojack, so we can stop him from super attacking on turn 2. Then Pycon, we'll go back to a red, we'll go over to Android 13, Casserole, and then Pan. Alright, pretty easy fight right there. They did focus a lot on our Buhan, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's still early on into the board, so we have plenty of time to go ahead and get him healed up. Alright, so next fight is going to be to the left of us, 5th stage right here against Future, so less difficulty, but more of a cohesive team. I think it evens it out a little bit. Alright, so for the team formation, we're going to basically be using the same backup members, and we're going to go ahead and keep this Butanks right here on the special attack tile. And so for attack order here, I'm going to go ahead and get the Vegeta out of the way first, because he does buff Vegeta clan members, which is going to be that Sword of Hope Trunks. And then we'll get Mai before the end of turn 2, because then she'll stun us. And then we'll get this Vegito, this Goku, this Trunks, and then the Zamasu at the end. The only reason why we go for the Zamasu at the end there is because of the debuffs he afflicts upon death. Alright, so that one wasn't too bad. Again, they're still kind of just targeting our Buhan right there. We're going to just go ahead and keep trying to heal him up with our Super Baby 2. This probably is one of those times where it's like star diff. I need to keep pumping Z power into this guy to get him to 7 stars right there, right? Because the 7 stars is going to allow us to access that other equip as well. So we'll go ahead and keep that in mind for part 2, I guess. But as for the next fight, we're going to this 5th stage to the right of us. It is against GT. Alright, so for this team formation, we're going to actually be busting out to the cell here. So let's see what he's kind of capable of. I am going to go ahead and keep Buhan right here on the special move, or on the tile next to Super Baby 2, so we can go ahead and keep healing. The special move tile will be delegated to our Super Boo. Alright, so as for attack order, let's go ahead and go for this guy first, because he does have that cover rescue mechanic, which can be a little bit annoying. Then we'll go for the green units, we'll go for a red, Super Saiyan 4 purple, Omega, and then Super Baby 2 at the end. Alright, so that fight is incredibly easy, and just right off rips, from what I can tell you about the cell, is that as of right now, during his first life, he's incredibly squishy. He only took 1 hit there, but he still took a lot of damage from that 1 hit. His damage is decent. We need to see him definitely transformed here, though. Alright, so next we do have our 5th stage to the left of us. It is going to be against a somewhat free-to-play stage. There's 3 blues here, so no red is going to make an appearance on this fight. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using here. Butanks with the special move tile as per usual, and these 2 are going to go ahead and get the healing blocks. Alright, and as for attack order, I'm going to start off with this guy because he does have a cover change for super attacks, so might as well get him first. Then we'll go for a Shallot, which will be an easy kill. Then after that, let's go ahead and go for the Trunks into the Vegeta, or Kefla into the Gohan. Alright, so that one, again, pretty easy. Usually the fights that include Shallot are pretty easy. 1.7 million is pretty solid. Alright, so now it's our 5th win streak bonus right here. It's going to be to the left of us, 5th stage against basically what Super Saiyans, right? Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. We're going to do double reds, triple blue, and we'll put 1 purple on there. Of course, Butanks, or or Buhan, I'm sorry. Buhan's going to go ahead and get the healing tile, and so is this purple cell just because there's multiple yellows, so in case he does take a hit from one of them. Alright, so I do want to take out one of the yellows first, and then a green unit, so I think we'll go ahead and do that, and then after that, we'll go for the instant transmission Goku, Trunks, and then we'll sort out Vegeta and his son. I would say that's probably going to be the easiest fight of our board right here, mostly because we kind of built a team catered to that fight a little bit, right, unintentionally, because we do have the triple blues and the double reds and stuff like that. But either way, Buhan is starting to get a little bit of a heal here, which is always great. Cell is unfortunately healing up too. I was hoping for him to take a little bit more damage there. Alright, so next is a 5-5 stage to the right of us. It is against Namek Saga. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's no blue units on the enemy team, so our red units should do most of the heavy lifting. Boo Tanks is going to be on the special move tile. Buhan will still be receiving those heals from Super Baby 2. And we should be good. Alright, so the first unit I do want to take out is going to be the tag unit, right? Because these guys do a ton of damage. Then we'll go for a yellow, go for a green. We'll go for this guy for the Ultra Goku, and then we can go for Nail into the Ultra Vegeta. Alright, so that was an incredibly easy fight right there. We got a 1.6 million, and we took some damage from Cell, which is actually good for us. I want to take damage from Cell. The next fight we are going to be taking on is to the left of us. It is going to be a 3-5 stage against an all Broly stage. Alright, so this is the team formation we are going to be using right here. I'm kind of scared of the Broly setup just because they have that Ultra Broly stun, right? So we're going to go ahead and do it like this. Bootanks is going to get into that super tile. This guy is getting the heal still. He's at 70%, slowly getting up there, right? But he's also getting the tile for health restoration, which is going to help out a lot. Alright, so for attack order, let's get Ultra Broly before he stuns us. We'll get this yellow EX Broly, should be an easy kill, hopefully. And then we'll go for this OG Sparking Broly, the yellow Broly, blue Broly, the free-to-play one, and then the Ikari Broly at the end. Alright, so yeah, that one is definitely a scary fight. Thankfully, it's only at 3-5 difficulty. If it was at 5-5 difficulty, I don't know. But either way, Cell's getting closer and closer to dying, which is a good thing, surprisingly. Thankfully, he does have the revival. Buhan is kind of remaining at the same HP here. He did take a bit of damage right there. But 1.2, almost 1.3 million. I'm happy with that. Alright, so next is a 4-5 battle to the right of us. It is against sagas from the movies. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use for this fight right here. This is actually a really good stage to land on just because of the buffing tiles. Like, this guy's going to get a buff to his super attack gauge, and so is our yellow cooler. Bootanks will be getting the super attack tile. The most unfortunate thing that's going to be happening here is Pycon's going to stun one of our units because we're going to be using the metal cooler here. But we're going to start off with this red Piccolo, super attack him, then we'll go for the yellow Pycon, yellow Piccolo or ultimate Piccolo. And we're going to go ahead and go for a double greens here, doesn't matter which order. And then we will go for the purple Vegeta at the end, just because he's going to be the most tankiest unit on the team. Alright, so we actually did have to use the rush there, which is the first. That's the first for us for this season at least. Right, 1.5 million. We did take a good amount of damage, especially with this purple cell, which I did not want to do. This red cell, I feel like he's just kind of staying at this health pool, which kind of sucks. Same thing with it's weird too, this red Buhan is staying at the same equal levels of HP as this cell, when this guy's constantly getting those heals from the Super Baby 2. So I guess it is kind of impressive for his resilience, right? Because I haven't put him by Super Baby 2 at all thus far. So next is the 3-5 stage right above us. It is against the Planet Namek Saga again, so we can use the same team formation here. Alright, so this is the team formation we will be using for this fight. Our backup members do include the purple Buhan and the EX Baby Vegeta. And we're going to use the same attack order as last time. So the tag unit first, the yellow unit, the green unit, the red unit, and then we'll go for Nail and to Ultra Vegeta. Again, another incredibly easy stage right there, mostly because of the fact that it's a 3-5 stage, but honestly, even our first run at this fight was pretty straightforward, right? So 1.3 million off of that, and, I mean, still kind of looking the same here. Alright, so next is a 5-5 stage to the left of us. It is against, look at all these yellows, that's actually wonderful for us, but it's the Frieza Goku stage. So this is the formation we're going to be using right here. Bootanks to the super attack tile. We're going to put both of our purples on backup because of the 4 yellows. Alright, so the main order of business definitely has to be this Kaioken Goku. He will super attack you at the start of turn 2. We'll actually go for double yellows, I think, and then we'll go for hits, Bojack, and then Goku, and then Frieza at the very end. Remember, we do go for the Frieza at the very end just because he will super attack you upon getting hit with the blast darts. Sometimes we can pray to RNG and mitigate this, by just killing him before he even gets it off. You can also mitigate it by switching all your units over to strike arts, which normally we don't do because it'll drastically decrease our damage output. So unfortunately we did not avoid the super attack from Frieza. It's okay though, because Baby Vegeta took it pretty nicely right there. He's still very close to full HP. 2.5 million. Next is a 5th stage to the right of us. It is against Legends Road, another fight I'm not worried about at all. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. I'm actually not going to use our Butangs for this fight, just because I don't think he's necessarily needed. There's no red unit on the opposing team. There is green units, right? So let's go ahead and try it out like this. Obviously, you can still bring in Butangs if you want to, just to get that super attack. But let's go ahead and try to get some points here. Alright, so the first unit that I do want to go for here is going to be this Trunks. That is the main threat here. And this is a fight that I actually should have put on the guide video, because this Trunks will super attack you per dead Gohan ally. So there's a Gohan right here. I don't know if this Great Saiyaman unit counts as a Gohan unit, but just to be safe, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy first. And then after that, we'll go for this Piccolo. We'll go for the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. And then we will go ahead and get the Goku. He does mitigate one blast arts. We'll still go for him, and then we'll go ahead and get the greens at the very end. Another pretty easy fight right there against Legends Road. Almost 2 million points off of that. We did get the full kill. Cell needs to start dying, bro. I'm honestly, I'm still like this is making me feel like he is worthwhile because he's receiving no heals right here. But I just, for the sake of just seeing his worth, I want him to die. All right, so next we do have a 5th stage to the left of us. It is the same stage as the very first one. And this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. I'm pretty sure this is the same team formation we used in the very first fight anyways, with the backup members of the Zenkai Cell and the yellow cooler, just because of that Pycon being there. All right, so for attack order, we're going to do it a little bit differently though. I want to go for the Bojack first and this Pan. I feel like that Pan is a really easy kill. And then after that, we'll go for the Pycon, we'll go for the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, the Entry 13, and Castro at the end. Alright, so that one worked out pretty well. I think going for the Pan there was the move. 2 million off of that. We did get the full kill. Alright, so for the final fight of the video, we're going against our first boss fight. The 4th stage straight ahead of us, and it is that Broly stage once again. So this is the team formation we're going to use for this fight right here. Both of our purples on backup because of the double yellows and because we need to put our first focus onto that purple Broly to avoid his stun. We are going to put Butangs on the special move tile. Cell will be on this tile. Ideally, he dies here because of the double blues. We'll see what happens. I'm surprised he's lasted this long. And I am going to use the same attack order as last time. So we'll go for the Ultra Broly first, the EX Broly, OG Broly, the Second Coming Broly, Free-to-Play Broly, and then Ikaria Broly. Alright, so the exact thing that we wanted to happen happened. 1.8 million points right there. And our Cell is now, I don't know why the icon hasn't changed, but he is transformed. Alright, so that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video right here. Let's go ahead and see where we end off in our ranking. We still have 1 TP left right here, though. So I doubt it's going to be, oh, we're still in the top 1,000, so that's brilliant, right? 413, I think that's extremely solid. If you guys are using the Zenkai Cell as well, let me know how he's doing for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!